It is time for... Ooh, are we doing... Oh, here we go. Yeah.
We will launch a new age.
Yeah.
Checking in on Trump here, yes.
Oh, a little politic.
A little politics.
Politics, yeah. Oh, come on.
Uh-oh.
There it is.
It's Latin for many. Now suck your blood. Politics. Your blood.
So just a quick update here. Things continue now. Every single piece of mainstream reporting and even the independent reporting, I'm kind of annoyed at it because there really is not enough information to do much reporting on the situation right now. And there's just a lot of conjecture, a lot of people just making hay from this situation, which is the media's job, of course. But there was one interesting update, and we're taking this from Politico.com. The headline is DOJ says release of Mar-a-Lago affidavit would harm ongoing criminal probe. Okay, sure. The Justice Department intends to unseal additional documents connected to the FBI search at President Donald Trump's Mar-a-Lago estate. Oh, look at that. Suddenly, they're calling him President Donald Trump.
Interesting. Yeah. Politico.
Exactly. But is urging a federal court to maintain the secrecy of the sworn affidavit describing the basis for the search. The DOJ is particularly concerned that the release of details from the affidavit might harm ongoing efforts to interview witnesses, given the threats to federal agents in wake of the Mar-a-Lago search. Quote, if disclosed, the affidavit would serve as a roadmap to the government's ongoing investigation, providing specific details about its direction and likely course in a manner that is highly likely to compromise future investigative steps, U.S. Attorney Juan Gonzalez and Justice Department Counterintelligence Chief Jay Bratt said in a filing urging the continued secrecy of the affidavit.
What happened?
Yes.
I thought they wanted to release the papers and show the whole thing.
Transparency.
They want to be transparent.
Yes. Corruption dies in the sunlight, Gons, which is why it must be kept hidden. Quote, the fact is that this investigation implicates highly classified materials, further underscores the need to protect the integrity of the investigation, and exacerbates the potential for harm if information is disclosed to the public prematurely or improperly, the DOJ officials wrote. And it kind of goes on. It's got a little bit of analysis to it, and it's just not very interesting. Did you have anything? I mean, they kind of just repeat themselves over and over. They're like, it's a really big deal. Here's a law. It's a really big deal. We don't want to do anything crazy, over and over in different words.
I don't have anything other than the obvious, which is they said they're gonna show the papers, and then it was kind of like a game of chicken, and then Trump was like, release the papers, release them, show them, and now they're like, well, no, we can't because This is a weird one. The affidavit is weird because it's different from the warrant. Different from the warrant, yeah. But
it's weird,
required,
man.
right?
I am having some very strange audio anomalies over here. You just keep getting louder and louder and louder for no reason.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
I exist so loud in your life. In your head.
Stop it. Stop it. You're killing me. Okay, hold on. I'm so sorry. I'm just going to go here. I'm going to turn these down. I'm just going to have to live manage this.
Okay.
It's not working. It's making it worse.
I will give you the check, Sir Lizard Man, controlling his computer.
Let me finish with this article, and then I need to take a second and fix something.
I don't think there's much to finish, but yeah, go ahead and comment on that.
Oh, there is. There is. So here's the thing. The warrant was released. The warrant is one. Now, the affidavit is different. The affidavit is what needed to be filed to receive the warrant. So this is what the FBI and the DOJ had to file to a judge so the judge would write up the warrant.
Right.
And when it comes to getting a warrant, you need to swear to a judge. This is why we want to do the search. This is why we need to do this. List the crimes, list what we think we're going to find. And there's been some interesting back and forth on releasing the affidavit because of this. Whatever was in that affidavit is not necessarily fact. They could say anything in the affidavit to try to convince the judge. So, on one hand, if it gets released and the affidavit says, yeah, we think that Trump is selling nuclear codes to the Russians and that he's, they could put any wild thing on there. And here's the problem is the public, or not even the public, the media would go crazy with that. Can you imagine the headlines if, FBI searches Trump, new documents released, selling nuclear codes to the Russians?
Right. It can be made up, but it'll be...
Yeah, it's not true material, necessarily. It's just what they put on the form. So, and this is why I think they're not releasing it, is because every time for Trump's entire political career, every time these humongous allegations come out about Trump being a Russian asset, the Steele dossier, it's only worked to bolster Trump's position, because he can say, look at these wild, crazy things that they're saying about me, and none of them are true. Boy, doesn't the deep state want me to go away, huh? Look at the crazy lies they're making up. And Trump gets more and more support because it sort of reveals the insanity that's coming against him. That's kind of worked in his favor his entire career.
Right.
So, Trump... And on the other hand, it's they're saying it would kind of tip their hand to what they're investigating, because there might be something on there that,
we made it up.
Yeah, right. Exactly. It could have anything on there. Yeah. So I think that's why they don't want to release it, is for many reasons. I think it would only benefit Trump for them to release the affidavit.
Yeah.
Yeah.